At Sullivan Elementary School, 3rd through 5th grade students honor the lives of firefighters who lost their lives on 9/11 while saving others.
Yeah, this is called the Walk to Remember. It's an opportunity for students to learn about the deadly attacks and to remember the brave firefighters who rushed in to help. Jen Thompson takes us there.
Dana, September 11th, 2001. I was in my dorm room at Indiana State, staring into the television in shock. Today, our kids are learning about that day and pledging to never forget, while honoring police, firefighters, and EMTs through a walk to remember.
Why? But there's no point to fly a plane into the biggest towers that probably have the most people in them.
That's Owen Gamble, a 4th grader at Sullivan Elementary School. And while he wasn't yet born when the deadliest terror attack on U.S. soil happened, he and his classmates would be interested to know, where were you on September 11th, 2001? It's a day most people can recall exactly where they were, what they were doing, and who they were surrounded by.
There was a lot of brave firemen and policemen that died to try to help all the people. We made posters. We also were reading the book I Remember, and we're learning about the airplanes crashing.
And taking time to never forget.
There are some people in the world that still care. Representing the people of America and how they had to risk their lives for us.
To reflect, students listened as music teacher Mr. Hawley read them a timeline of the tragic events.
At 8:46 a.m. Eastern Time, American Airlines Flight 11 hit the North Tower of the World Trade Center in New York City.
Followed by a moment of silence before Sullivan Elementary School's annual Walk to Remember began.
Our children are walking around the track, walking 3.43 laps around the track to remember the 343 firemen that perished during the 9/11 attacks.
Walk the track with a fire hose and the flag and represent what they had to go through and go into the Twin Towers and just risk their lives to save others.
What did it feel like walking those laps, carrying that fire hose?
Someone was just looking over us and just being super happy. And it makes me super happy that we're representing.
What would your message be to those brave men and women?
Thank you. Thank you. Just thank you very, very much. God bless America.
4th grade teacher Mia Moody organizes the walk each year. Students were encouraged this Patriot Day to wear red, white, and blue. And throughout the school day, the school work was paused as a timeline was read, followed by a moment of silence. Back to you.
I tell you, those kids are great. Owen, he's got a bright future ahead of him, no doubt. And all those kids do. All right, thank you, Jen.